Okay, so we've had delivery of the Darwin open prop 3-inch BabyApe, I think it's called. This is going to be my first open prop drone. So this is going to be interesting. It's analog, so it's not going to look pretty as the 04. I do have the Pavo. It was delivered while I was away in Bali, so I'll be putting that together tomorrow. So we're going to have a nice comparison because I think they're roughly the same size, both 3Ss. Let's give this a rip. This is be the third flight. Now with the first flight I set it up really quickly, made sure I put the props on the right direction, all that, went out and flew, but when I armed it, it automatically put it into angle mode and I couldn't get out of angle mode. So I've been into beta flight and I've changed it. I've done one more flight since then just to check everything works, and this is the first flight where I'm going to push it a little bit harder. It is pretty windy, I don't know if you can tell, but let's have a fly. Okay, I've just done a full flight and I didn't press record on the goggles. So let's do another one. So this will be technically, it'll be fourth flight. So I'm using these batteries, these 3S batteries. Okay, test flight number 4. Let's see if we can record this time. Okay, we are recording. Okay. See what we got. Skim the road. Let's not skim the road. So I'd say about 80% of the time, I actually don't notice the difference between digital and analog when I'm flying. I can see where I'm going, I can see what I'm doing. This feels super light, super powerful for the size compared to the other things that I've flown, especially in these type of wind conditions. Obviously, compared to the Neo and the AVATA, it's way more agile. It does exactly what I want it to do. There's no yaw tumble or weird loss of control that you get with the AVATA and the Neo, especially the Neo. And it's just way more easy to fly with more power all of the time. So I'm impressed. You know, obviously this is my first open prop, so if I flew a more expensive 3.5 inch or even a 5-inch, I'm probably going to think this is super slow and unresponsive. But for the cost and for the fun factor, I really like it so far. Obviously that was only the 4th flight. It'll be interesting to compare it to the Pavo that I'll be putting together tomorrow. So I'll have the Pavo 20 Pro 2, I think it is. So I will test that out, and it'll be interesting to compare the two. Let me know your thoughts, and let me know if you've flown any of the Darwin FPV drones, and let me know what you think of them, and how does like a 3S compare to others, like a 2S or bigger. Obviously going up to a 5-inch must be another massive step up, I'm assuming. So let me know your thoughts. I'll speak to you guys in the next one.